Afternoon everybody, Adam here, the Super Commuting Dad. Just want to explain, the reason I call myself the Super Commuting Dad on the social media sites is because the term to super commute means someone who travels a long distance to their work. It's not because I'm a super dad, it's because I travel a long distance to work, therefore I am a super commuter. Clear that up. Right, I've had a few questions recently directly and sent to me on messages, etc., asking why don't you just stay in Poland and live in Poland and work in Poland, and why don't you stay in England? Well, we've done the England thing. I've been living there all my life. Don't want to go into all of that. I love my country. I love England, but we want to try something different. What's wrong with that? We've got a flat here, and we're going to give it a go. We also have had comments from people we know. I'll say friends, but people we know that have commented either directly to us or via other people who have then told us that this will never work, Adam and Kingo it will never work for them. You know what, those people could possibly be right, but the way me and my wife see it is that, so what, if it doesn't work, we're going to go back to England. So, there's a famous saying where you'll always regret the things you don't do rather than the things you do, something like that. So we're trying it, and if we don't like it, we're going to go back to England. We've got a house there, I've got a job there, etc., etc. So my first point is, if this is the first video you've seen from me, and you're not sure what I'm talking about, go back and watch the other videos. It explains how much it costs me to commute, how much time I spend commuting, etc. Because I've been finding that people have been watching one of the more recent videos, sending me a message questioning, but actually the question's been answered in a previous video. So get out of the way. So the video today is to tell you why we decided to move to Poland. What we see as a benefit here compared to living in England. So I've got a brief list. So the first thing is, and I'll try and make this short, kids' education. Kids were at a really good school in England. Both of my children were doing extremely well and probably were working above the level they should have been working. However, we wanted to try them in a different school in a different country. Like I said before, we've got a place here. My wife's Polish. We've got friends here. My son's godparents are here. The public education system here is quite getting interrupted. The public education system is really good. Children are encouraged to go to university. It's a bit like America, where you're encouraged to go to college or go to university. So that's one thing, public education, very, very good here. The second thing is the weather. So summertime, which seems to have just ended. I mean, the last couple of days here have been 31, 32 degrees. As soon as the 1st of September came, yesterday, rain and about 15 degrees. But summers here are awesome. We actually have seasons in Poland, so winter is cold and often snowy. It's amazing. I've not been here at Christmas time for a few years, but seasons for me is great. I love hot weather, I love summer, I love a place that actually has seasons. Whereas the UK, as much as I love my country and I'm very proud to be British, English, it rains, and we have a couple of days of summer if we're lucky. Other thing is, number 3, outdoor life. There's lots to do here. So there are cycle paths everywhere, lots of places to visit, lots of parks, lots of outdoor swimming pools, lots of recreational areas. The kids at school do 4 PE lessons a week. They play basketball, volleyball, etc. They have that kind of winning mentality ethos at school as well, where as much as my kids did really well at school in England, I quite disagree with the fact that kids are encouraged just to take part in sports day and they're not encouraged to win anything. I think that's wrong. Very much here, a lot of sport, a lot of outdoor life. For me, I'm a big sport fan. I've always been into sport all my life. It's important for me that my kids are into sport and don't just do it just to take part. Maybe that's wrong, but fourth thing is my wife's degree. So my wife graduated last year from Oxford Brookes University, combined degree in education studies and geography. The end goal is that she becomes a teacher, but with those 2 degrees she could really go in any direction. She then needs to do a postgraduate degree or a teaching qualification. In England, that means we'd need to borrow £9,000 a student loan for her to do that. She can do that qualification in Poland or a comparative or a similar degree here, and it costs about £1,000 and we could pay it monthly. So I don't need to borrow £9,000. Massive reason for us. Fifth reason, language. My daughter speaks very good Polish, probably not as good as an 11-year-old Polish kid. She's an 11-year-old Polish British kid who's always lived in England, but her Polish is very, very good. However, we want her to be excellent at it, and I want my son to speak 2 languages and read and write in 2 languages. And for me as well, it's really important. I would love to speak a second language properly. I speak enough Polish to get by in a restaurant, to go to a bar, to be in a taxi. I can have simple conversations, but I want to get a lot better. My daughter's already talking about learning Spanish as well, so if she can learn a 3rd language, I think she'll find that easier, having already learned 2, English and Polish. One of the last reasons really is it's a new experience. I'm from a little town in the middle of Oxfordshire, and it's just nice to get out and see somewhere different. I mean, I've been coming to this place for donkey's years now, but I don't want any regrets, like I said before. So I want to come here, try the city life. We live in a nice area that's just outside the city. There's an amazing city, 10 minutes on a bus, beautiful place. Why not? So it's just a new life experience for us. Love the city life. We've got a home here. Why not try it? So those are my reasons and our reasons for moving to Poland. Hope that explains things a bit more. It is Saturday today. On Monday, my children start school. I'll be making a video on Monday about how they're feeling about going for their first day at the new school. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Keep watching. Cheers. Bye.